My name is Melody Trimble, and I serve on the board of Gallagher Mary's Noble Cause Award. Our latest recipient of this award is Greg Smith. The definition of a servant leader is someone who puts others above self, and that's exactly what Greg did, as he led a group of citizens to form Park Partners.
There was a group called the Advisory Committee on Trails and Greenways, and it was a just that, an advisory committee to the Parks Department. And after several budget cuts, some of us who were on that advisory committee decided we needed our own nonprofit organization where we could get funds from people, get donations from people, and they would get a tax write-off. We got started because the city Parks Department couldn't make any progress because its capital expenditure budget had been slashed to make up the deficit in other departments. And we decided we'd try and take matters in our own hands. The goal of Park Partners is really never going to end as long as the Parks Department has projects on its priority list. As far as the next few priorities, we would love to finish these trails or get a substantial portion of the trails built.
Although Parks Partners is a private organization, a nonprofit organization, we work at the direction of the Fort Smith Park System. The Parks Department established some priorities and things that they kind of would like to see done, and we do what we can to help them out financially as well as with labor and guidance on projects. I think a good parks system, and one of the goals of Parks Partners that sometimes we forget about, is not only that parks are beautiful and nice places to go, but there is a tremendous importance to the economy of the city that's involved with parks and the goals in Parks Partners. We want to assure that we have a nice place to live and a wonderful place to offer and for things, and have a good park system for people and companies and CEOs to see when they're thinking about locating or living or staying in Fort Smith. Parks Partners is always looking for volunteers. We have many projects going on all the time. You can either just show up at these sites and pitch in. That's always great. Or the best thing to do is to call the Fort Smith Parks Department, and they can put you in touch with the individuals that can help.
My name is John, and I've enjoyed working on this trail and these projects. And of course, you have to love parks. And working on the trail from the city library down to Park Avenue it's been real rewarding seeing that come along, and seeing the bird sanctuary. I'm an old Audubon Society member, and seeing the bird sanctuary getting cleaned up is very gratifying. And a nice aspect of that is so many people have told me, I guess they drive by, they really like what we've done down there. And we have to make some decisions about how to do the rest of it. But it's been a good experience. It's real hard work, but it's also kind of social in that there's a good spirit down there and good way to meet people. I've enjoyed it.
Bruce, when did you get involved in this Partners project?
I got started probably when they first started on the trail from Kincaid to Park. That was the first project I was involved with. And then I kind of stayed with it and have moved over to the bird sanctuary now and helping to kind of clean that out a little bit and plant flowers and get that started again.
We've had a very good reception from people willing to provide materials. We just need more volunteers and we need more contributions, no matter how small, to help us accomplish these goals. You know, one of my fondest memories as a child is when my grandfather would pick me up, and I had a lot of cousins, so he would pick up several of the other cousins, and he'd take us all to Creekmore Park, and that's when they had the wading pool, and we would just spend hours together at Creekmore, and it just meant a lot at that time. It is one of my fondest memories now, and one of the goals of this group is to make sure that every child has the opportunity to have a similar experience and similar memories.